It's time for Top That Trade. Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Nuckman, a pro options trader, are at the ready to go a few rounds with us. Round number one, guys. Inside info. What does insider buying or selling tell you about a stock?
Well, it's really important to know when they did it, is put in perspective, because you don't know if they were buying Apple after it fell or if they had a position and so forth and so forth. But I think it is interesting to keep track of the overall trend, but be aware that these insiders are mainly sellers because they get compensated with stock, and when they have to buy another house or another car or put another kid through college, they have to sell some of their shares.
Well, sometimes when they sell the share, that is a sign that the company's in trouble, so you have to watch that. But there's other times, for example, when the company's stock is under pressure and some insider comes back in and gives it a big vote of confidence.
Jamie Dimon did that with JP Morgan.
There,
right?
a
When it was at
perfect example.
$55.
So that's something you have to watch.
$25 million.
Now, the insider we're not talking like the Phil Mickelson alleged insider stuff. This is different.
No,
this
these
is
are the insiders, the
insider
stock
guys that own the stock.
presidents and the CEOs.
I don't want them to get the impression that insider trading's okay. It's if you're part of the company.
What was interesting
and you're
here
buying
is
the company.
recently the statistics have shown that there have been more insiders buying than selling. People are bullish, which is kind of unique in this environment.
Not Martha Stewart, people that are in the company. Back to you.
Round number two, gambling myth. Las Vegas Sands and Wynn casinos have been big movers over the years. Explain how to put the odds on your side.
Well, I think when you want to put the odds on your side, the difference between gambling and investing is you can put the odds on your side with study and research. And that's the key, and that's the difference, okay? When you spin the wheel, that's gambling. If you come up red or black, that's gambling. But the difference in investing, you can make a difference by learning everything you can about a stock or about a commodity, and that's how you put the odds on your side.
But it's all about risk control, really, and it's about allocation. You want to make sure that you're putting the same dollar amount on each and every trade. And I use the words trade and invest interchangeably because a trader is a smart investor that has a plan to make money. An investor just wants to make money. A trader has a plan where they want to get in, where they want to get out, and how much they want to risk.
Sounds good.
Here we go with round number three. Enough ETFs, exchange traded funds, have replaced mutual funds for many. Which ones do you like as a passive investment?
The benefits of ETFs is that they have much lower fees and they trade, during market hours you can enter and exit. So they're more flexible. Mutual funds seem like 1990 though. The ETF that I like, XLF, the banking ETF, they're still underwater. A lot of them are trading at low PE ratios below 10. And some of them are trading still below their book value for individual bank stocks. So I think banks in the long run, that's where they keep the money for a reason.
All right, but the other thing you have to look at is getting back to what we said in the last segment, and that is what is your portfolio? What ETF is going to offer a nice diversification from your portfolio?
SPY?
For example, there you go. If you're heavy in stocks, you could use a negative SPY, or you can, for example, diversify in commodities or gold. Instead of actually going out and buy gold, you could actually buy some of these ETFs that can run. I'm a big believer that oil has bottomed, and I think there's a lot of risk to a lot of companies out there if oil prices go up. One way you can hedge that, of course, is buy USO. That is a
Are you talking your book again?
I'm always talking that I am bullish oil. Yes, and that is my book. So I'm bullish oil. That's
Are you a wildcatter?
What do you mean by a wildcatter? Wildcatters are great guys. I know a lot of
Wildcatters
them.
are the guys that are out there always looking for that oil.
That's it, and that's what created the shale gas revolution. These guys that took their own risk, went out there with the drill, risked everything, I hope they do well.
I don't see you out there getting dirty. That's just me.
You should see me on the weekend.
I don't know if I want to see any of that. All right, let's move on to your bonus round question for today. The value of fireworks from China is what? 1 billion, a half billion, or a quarter of a billion?
Number, I'm going to say 1 billion, number one.
You waiting for me? I want 1 billion too, but I don't want to.
Go ahead and do 1
billion. Can I go over?
I pick 1 billion because I got it first.
1 billion and a penny.
Sounds good. 1 billion and a penny. That makes him wrong.
Oh, you guys are both wrong. It was a quarter of a billion.
A quarter of a billion.
I know.
These people
I'm
need
just
to
as
blow off
surprised
more
as you.
fireworks.
I thought it'd be much higher, but
they should be doing a lot more celebrating in China. That's the way I look at it.
These are fireworks we're buying from China. So,
Well, yeah. I mean, we've been, I guess our fireworking has been down the last couple of years. We need to pick it up.
Well,
of course,
I'm
with
sorry
the
to say that-
Chicago White Sox, so they've been playing pretty well. So I think our fireworks usage is going to go up because every time they hit a home run or win a game, fireworks go off. So I'm bullish on fireworks. I think that number is going to be higher next year.
but I'm sorry to say that we fizzled on this bonus round. We'll be back next week with more. Until then, Business First AM continues right after this.